For today's project, got a piece of 1/2x4 steel flat bar, and this part's too big for the x-axis travel on the Tormach, so I drilled those holes on the left and then slid everything over in the vices, used the innermost hole as an index point, and then drilled the holes on the right. So once the holes are done, I can bolt it down to a aluminum fixture plate that I threw together. And again, it's still too long, so we're only doing 1/2 here. Once the left half of the part is done, you can unbolt it off the fixture. Slide it over and do the right half. And just like the left side, I'm going to rough it out first and then finish it and put a chamfer on the end. It worked out pretty good. The start and stop point, I guess we could call it, was barely visible. I think this part was a total of maybe 20 inches wide. So over that 20 inch you can just barely feel a tiny lip where the left and right sides were cut. So now to put it in, you can see the old one here, the original one, which is just some bent up steel. You got some new motor mounts, transmission mounts, I guess. So throw those in there while we're at it. And here you can see how it's mounted. So what this thing is this is a Baja Bug. So it doesn't have a traditional bumper because the whole back of the car is cut off. So in order to make a bumper, I wanted to have a place to mount it underneath the motor. And the ones they sell, they got this little tab that sticks out that mounts to that big bolt that I'm putting in now, but it's really kind of flimsy. So since I'll be making my own bumper, I figured I'll make a decent bumper mount. Give it something beefy to bolt to. And here it is installed. Those 4 holes on each side, that's where the bumper mount will come down and bolt into. Probably see that in a later video at some point. Here it is compared to what was there. So the new one's a little taller. Use a little bit of ground clearance there. But this thing's, it's got 31s on the back. So I've probably gained an extra 2 inches of road clearance, minus all the weight that was taken off. Makes it sit higher anyway, but even with as low as it is, it's still higher than those lower shock mounts. And this thing will probably never see any real heavy duty off-roading. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think we lost maybe 1.5 inches of ground clearance, but we gained some in other places, so it should be fine. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.